My name is Alex. I am going to do a collective reading here at the end of the live. So if you hang out, I'll get to that portion. But first, I'm going to talk about my subscription boxes. I wanted to show you the box that came out this month for January, which was the Owl Spirit Guide. Oh, thank you so much for the roses. You're so sweet. Wow. Thank you so much. That's very, very, very kind of you. I appreciate that. And so I wanted to walk you through a little bit of what came out in the Owl box this month, because next month's box will be a surprise, and the subscription, your cutoff to subscribe to get February's box is today at midnight Eastern Standard Time. And so I wanted to come live and show you all the box and give you an opportunity for anybody that would be interested to subscribe and wanted to get February's subscription box, that you would get it in before the end of the evening. And I have a couple different tiers available now, which is cool because it gives you an option on joining in at the $44 a month box, which is this small monthly box. Again, this is the Owl that just everybody's working through right now. And then you have the $88 a month box, as well as $111 a month. The difference being that the $111 a month box comes with a 15-minute video recorded reading from me. And so this is what the box looked like this month. When you open it up, it'll always have a design towards what that guide is. And again, I have all of these as candles individually. And so you can go check out my website. My link is in my bio, spiritguideapothecary.com. When you're done here, you can go check that out, and you can see all 18 guides that I have available through Candle, which are all done with essential oils, 100% soy wax, vegan, eco-friendly, and they are done with original artwork. My husband Todd does the artwork, and then on the sides I do channeled messages on what that spirit guide wants to symbolize and represent, and comes through on there. And then it comes with a little ritual for you to do as just kind of an untying, a lighting to connect you to work with that spirit guide's energy with more intention, right? Whether you've worked with Otter Spirit Guide before, or Owl Spirit Guide before, or you don't work with spirit guides, or you've never worked with a spirit guide before, or you don't really know what a spirit guide is, then they can be a great tool to help you kind of bridge that connection. But again, I want to focus in on that it is a tool. So all of these items are meant to help you establish your own connection with that spirit guide, but you have all of the capability and all of the power to be able to connect with these guides and your spirit guides on your own. My items are just super fun ways to intensify that, as well as to work with them with my healing energy, because I do imbue them with Reiki energy. Every product that I send out has that Reiki energy. The Owl candle smells amazing. Yay! Woohoo! Thank you so much. I do love the Owl candle. As in terms of smells, it's hard to beat. Eucalyptus and lemon is the Owl candle, which look at that beautiful Owl candle. Channel messages on the sides. You have the owl on the front. It's a 9.5 ounce candle, so it burns roughly around 50 hours. If you do it in the 4-hour increments. If you go crazy like me and burn it for like 9 hours, then it's going to burn through it a bit faster. Felt really connected right away. Yay. Aww. That makes me so happy. So happy. So let's get to the box, and then that way we can get into a reading. I might do a little bit of energy work if you hang out. I've been called to do a little bit of Reiki and energy work here on these lives. So if you just kind of hang out, if you join in on the conversation, because this is a community, and so I love getting to chat with y'all and hear how these guides have worked in your life, or if you're working with the box, or if you've worked with a candle before and talking about it. It's like really great because it lets me know, as well as other people that are kind of working with that energy regardless of having the product or not. It's like we're coming together in this moment of healing to create this energetic vibration so that you receive a little bit of energy work and healing while you're here with me. And you also get to hear about all the things that I do on a daily basis and what products and services that I have available in case you're interested to take our relationship to the next level. So I appreciate all the people that are sending the likes. I see you. I really do. Intuitive Capricorn, hello for just joining. Thank you, Reigning Spider. Spider has been 69. Spider's been a really big reference lately for me. Thank you for following. I appreciate all of you that are in here right now. If you will continue to tap the screen, because it does let everybody know that I am live, and I want to get in on I want to pull a quick card. I really love starting with a card. I feel like it sets the tone. And so since we're going to be working with Owl, I have the Winter Spirit going, which is a brand new lighting today. So it's going to be going for another 3 hours, and I was kind of using it as a ritual candle for myself today, and so I have that going. More than enough. Let's set the stage. I feel like ancestors have been big. Do we have a request to set the stage? Would we prefer an angel kind of geared message, a spirit animal geared message, a ancestor geared message? Throw it up in the comments. Let me know. Ancestors, angels, or spirit animals? What are we feeling? Collective. Ancestors, animals, or angels? Ancestors, angels, or animals? All right, going once. I'm going to pick. If y'all are okay. It's okay if y'all don't want to put. I'll just pick. Okay. Ancestors. Boom. That is the deck. Let's go. So we'll set the stage with our ancestors. What ancestor wants to step forward for the 7 people that are in here right now for the highest good? I am connecting with the Winter Spirit Guide, which symbolizes rest and reflection, in order to really discern the information that's meant to come through for your highest good and for my highest good and the highest good of the collective. I ask that the ancestor that steps through be clear and concise and be something that can resonate with everyone here. Really tap in. I see an animals and ancestors. Okay. We'll pull an animal card. Ancestors, okay. Oh. Okay, I just heard. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3. This will be your card. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Sorry, I'm tapping in here, and y'all's ancestors are fun. They feel very ritualistic. They feel very shamanistic. I feel very jovial energy kind of coming through right away. And so we have 3 different cards here that came out, and I'm actually going to pull an animal for each. So give me 3 animals. There we go. There's one. Thank you. Can I have a second animal, please? Oh, it was this one. I felt you. I felt you coming through. Can I have a third animal, please? Oh, there you are. Thank you. 1, 2, or 3. 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 Pile 1. Here we go. If you picked pile 1, this is your message, okay? And this is going to be quick here because I am going to get into the box. But I've got pile 1. I want to show you the cards, the back of pile 1. Pile 1. If this pile is energetically matching with you, they're showing me to pick up the heart-centered stone here. That's the heart chakra. This is pile 2. They're showing me the solar plex chakra for pile 2. And with pile 3, they're showing me the... Oh, okay, yeah. They said throat, so I'm going to pick up both. Throat and crown chakra with pile 3. Throat and crown with pile 3, okay? And there's an ancestor card and an animal card in each, okay? So for everybody that's joining, my name is Alex. I am doing a ancestor / animal reading. I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, and I'm about to go into pile 1. If you hang out, I am going to do a little energy work at the end of this and talk about my subscription boxes. I've got monthly ritualistic deep dive boxes that connect you to that spirit guide. You can check out the link in my bio to learn more. I've got a $44 a month box and an $88 and $111 a month box. Okay. I am going to go through it here, but you get a candle, you get a bunch of goodies, in the sign up cutoff to get February's box, which will be coming to you the first week of February. The closing day is today at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Pile 1. So we've got the heart chakra that's coming up here as well as green. They're showing me an image of the earth revolving in your hand, which is almost giving me the caretaker kind of feel. So I feel like this pile is going to be very earth driven and earth and heart open. Direction Guardian, choose your path came out. Alex, I got to get the bee candle. Yes, you got to get the bee candle. I love it. How are you? Thank you for the roses, Bifton. I really appreciate it. So direction. Oh, wait, I don't have it on mirror mode. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. So Direction Guardian. And that's interesting because I referenced that you are the pile that has to do with the earth, and they show me the Direction Guardian, which almost gives you the feel of the world card and is very much associated with all 4 directions, all the elements encompassing like the world, everything in totality. And you have all of these different animals and these guides here that are guarding over these specific directions. And so it almost gives you the feeling of you encompassing, like that image that I received first at the beginning, with you holding the world in your hands and you almost being this guardian of the world. And so Nim is coming back in, calling back out, really like almost like this calling that you has been coming to you. And cats may be a really big association for you. You have a big lion here. But cats in general may be a really big sign for you. And so Nim meowing in that way, it's like acknowledge it, acknowledge what you're here to do. Really embrace it and go forward. We would deserve a bell dong for that. Porcupine, quiet ferocity, storytelling, ancestral wisdom. Here we are getting an animal card mixed with ancestral wisdom, and we're talking about an ancestor card. And an ancestor didn't even come out through here because it's like this energy of like, this is your higher self. Right? That's the ancestor that's really stepping through, which is you in that version of yourself where it's like, you know what you need to do and how you'll get there, but you just have to kind of continue to embody that. And this porcupine energy is a little bit like on guard, quiet ferocity, storytelling, ancestral wisdom. I'm hearing that sometimes you have to, because with the heart chakra and the porcupine here, it's really giving a closed up kind of feeling because of that porcupine energy. And so I really want you, Pile 1, to focus in on imagining that maybe there's a fence around your heart. Like I want you to actually visualize, if you are good at visualizing. If you aren't very good at visualizing, put it on paper. It's okay if you draw it in stick figures, but draw a heart, your heart, even if it's a simple heart shape, and imagine it connected to your heart, and then draw like a gate around your heart, like a fence, and then draw the gate open. Like actually draw the gate open and envision that gate opening. You know, and really letting down the guards around your heart, because I think that then you'll feel pulled in the direction that's really meant for you, because this Direction Guardian also gives me crossroads feeling. So Pile 1, you're probably very much feeling at a crossroads, and it says choose your path. It doesn't matter what path you choose, but choose your path. Like choose it. It's like, oh shit, this one just went flying. I literally hit it, and Pile 3 may resonate for you as well, Pile 1, because I hit it and Pile 3 went launching. It's like choose your path, and then the wisdom will come, because you see this crystal just flew at me. This is your throat chakra. So when you choose your path, suddenly you'll be able to speak to that path like no other, because you'll understand that it's your path and your path alone. Right? Okay, Pile 1, I hope that message resonated for you. Please throw up some green hearts in the chat if it did. Pile 2. Okay, Pile 2. Pile 2. And if you stay to the end, Pile 1, if you stay to the end, everybody, I am going to do energy work to help you release some of these things that we're discussing here today. Like Pile 1, we're talking about that visualization. So if you hang out and you want to do that visualization of opening your heart chakra and really making sure that you're no longer just jabbing away at nudges that are pulling you in a direction, because you're like, the moment you feel that nudge, pile one, you're like, nah, that can't work. That's not going to happen. That doesn't make any sense. And it's like, your guides are like, no. Like actually sit with it for a moment and see how that, like, actually have the journey, green hearts. Yes. Oh, and you picked pile one, Mom. That's so funny. That was so perfect for you. Wow. Okay. Pile two, solar plex chakra. Yellow, your passion is what they're really focusing on for some reason here with this. It's like coming through so strongly. It's like your creativity, your need to create daily. You need to create daily. You've got a lot of creativity that wants to flow through you if it doesn't already. And that creativity can come out in so many ways, regardless of whether or not it is a hobby or in your actual practice. I'm hearing creativity needing to become a part of your, they said ritual. So if you do ritual work, pile two, do you really bring some more creativity into your ritual work? Let's see what your ancestors here. Look, Shaolin Master, pile two. You got the Shaolin Master here. And if you're just joining, we have one more pile after this. You can either choose pile two or pile three, which has the, yeah, Mr. Nim, the crown and the throat chakra on there. The third eye and the throat chakra on there. Or you can choose pile two, which has the solar plex chakra on there. This is a message from your ancestors and a spirit animal. So Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Be graceful in movement and action. And that's interesting because you also got the Tiger, King of Wands. Loyalty, an honorable spirit, ferocious. Pile two, yeah, I was talking about creativity. Be graceful in movement and action. And they're showing me the movements of a dancer. They're showing me almost like the choreography. And it's really like the difference between a dancer when you resonate with a dancer. If you've watched anybody ever dance or do a contemporary routine or something like that, and you've watched them just follow the steps, and you're like, okay, it was a good dance. Or you've watched someone dance and just feel every part of that dance, and you knew that there was choreography to it, but that you didn't see that choreography because it was just so in flow with their emotions and what they felt, and they were experiencing it, right? And it's almost like that creator that's found in writers, artists, among singers, artists. It's a energy, and it's very much like a tapping into divination and a trance-like state where you're just in this, you're in the zone. You're in the zone. You're in harmony with the vibrations that are going on. And if you've ever seen any of my staff twirling videos, that's where that movement meditation for me has come from, because I'm not necessarily a dancer, but I found a way to flow with my spirit, my essence, and just let the staff and the energy go around me. And they're showing this as with the King of Wands here and with the Shaolin Master, and be graceful in movement and action. It's almost like looking at the choreography of your life, but finding a way to look at the dance of it a bit more, and then get into that dance. You've got some chores to do and you've got some things that you have to accomplish, but where can we find a flow and a little bit of rhythm to that can bring you a bit more joy? And then where can we hone in on some practices that will support you in feeling free? Because there's a need to feel free in your creativity and not be stuck in the choreography, pile two. Okay, so this is really, the tiger conserves its energy and it utilizes it in a spurt moment, and it understands and knows, it hones in. It's like, this is the moment, this is the opportune time. And it's like, that's so resonant with the Shaolin Master too. And look, yellow, you've got yellow energy kind of coming through in both cards here. So cool. I hope that resonated for you, pile two. Put up yellow hearts if it resonated. Hi! Okay, pile 3. Let's get into it. And then for everybody that's joining, this is pile 3. My name's Alex. I am going to do some energy work healing after I talk about these cards here. And then I am going, which is a collective message. So if you're in here, you may be able to discern something that's part of this message for you. But I am going to talk about my monthly subscription boxes. The cutoff day to get February's subscription box is today at midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time. I have a $44 a month box and an $88 and $111 a month box. You can check out the link in my bio, spiritguideapothecary.com, to learn more, but I am going to talk about it after these cards. Let's go! Pile 3. So, pile 3. I actually want a clarifier card. I'm going to pull one clarifier card. Yeah. Okay, well, hold on. I just want one clarifier. Pile 3. 1 second. Pile 3, focus in. If you're in here for pile 3, focus in. And let me see here because I want to pull a clarifier. Thank you for all the people that are sending likes and all the people that have sent gifts. I really appreciate you. Okay, Pegasus transcending. And then I want to pull one. Okay, that's a really interesting card because what I was really feeling, I was kind of wanting to be very careful. I do want to say trigger warning a little bit. I feel like this pile is associated with maybe someone that has recently passed or energy that has recently passed because I felt that energy step in very strongly. And Pegasus transcending came out here, which is so interesting because transcending kind of gives me the confirmation, almost like someone that's moving on, that is transcending, that's heading on to. And look, the screen on my computer just went black. I don't think things that happen by accident. So that's interesting. It's almost like that transition, that moment of being here and then being gone. And so there is a bit of that kind of energy coming through pretty strongly here for somebody in pile 3 or for a couple of pile 3 members. I am feeling maybe like an animal. I feel a cat is what I am picking up on for somebody. But again, with the cats coming through very strongly, and maybe that's why Nim has been meowing so much. He's picking up on the energy because I referenced it in the first one, and then we got tiger, and then here I am feeling cat again. So I want to pull one more card, transcending with the Pegasus. Okay. This card is resilience. I need to control is the trigger statement. True statement, I surrender. Allow yourself to relax with the currents of life. These changes will take you even closer to where you are meant to be. Resilience. Be where you are. That's what the song is saying. Shaman is the card that you got. Trust in higher forces. And that's really interesting because I was feeling so connected to almost the beyond and in that way. And people, someone that has passed over, crossed over recently for sure. Okay, take this as it resonates. I'm hearing it. I'm not going to ignore it. The spirit has been very, very verbal lately. And I've had a lot of energy stepping up recently. And someone is stepping up. It is on my back right-hand side here. And they're saying that, they're asking for forgiveness. So it does feel like a female energy, older. So take this as it resonates. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't like to normally do things like this, especially not on live, but I I do feel this energy coming through very strong, and the trust in higher forces, the transcending, the fact that from the beginning I kind of felt this essence of death is the word that I've wanted to say, but I've been piddling around about. And then the animal you have is armadillo, marking territory, impenetrable defense, and caution. Okay, that's really, really interesting. Resilience coming up, armadillo, impenetrable defense, transcending, shaman, and shamans, like, you know, they led so many rituals and so many ceremonies, especially in terms of connecting. Shamans would connect with the dead. They would connect with ancestors and past loved ones, and really help in that transitioning process, right? And so the message that's coming through here is this person was asking for forgiveness, but there just could be a really big sense of your ancestors asking for you to forgive them. If there are things in the past that you are still holding them responsible for, or you're pointing to and saying, look at what you held, look at the hand you've dealt me, you know, ancestors. Resilience. I need to control this situation, but instead you need to surrender. Yeah, and they're just asking for you to finally forgive them, for you to really transcend this battle that has been going on for a long time, this marking of territory. That marking of territory spoke so strongly to just like this idea of like, no, this is right. No, this is like this back and forth kind of contest, you know. Hello, everybody that's joining. Thanks for following me, Ellie. Bebita, oh, I love it. You felt someone? I'm focusing. You're doing great. Thank you. Hi from Alaska. Hi, beautiful souls. Hi. Is her name Sandra? Spirit, will you give me a name? Spirit, will you give me a name? You know, the song that came on is kind of giving me, is this Celtic? Yeah, I think this is Celtic, yeah. And so it's interesting, or Irish, or I was feeling that kind of energy. But I didn't hear a name. It could be Sandra, if that's what felt right for you, but I didn't hear a name. Okay, so for I hope that resonated. If that resonated for you, please throw up like pink hearts, purple hearts or blue hearts, one of the two. Thank y'all for the people that are joining and for gifting. So I hope that message resonated for all of you. I am going to do a little energy work here to clear out some of what we just worked through. But first, really quickly, and then I will pull, for anybody that's joining, if you hang out, I will pull a whole nother message. I was just tapping in, and I really feel like Spirit has been very, 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 like, the veil has been very thin for me. So, and I think in general it has been. So it's been really cool to experience my clairs kind of at different, you know, energy highs in different ways, and just kind of put myself to the test in terms of like people really energy stepping forward a lot. And so that was cool. So thank y'all for joining in on that and holding that kind of energy for me there. No, if you just arrived, yeah, probably. Okay. So, I'm going to clear these cards here. Let me talk to you about... Actually, I'm just going to move them to the side. All right. Hydration check. Can you do reading on my relationship? So I am going to do a collective. I'm not going to do one-on-ones in here tonight, y'all. But I am going to do a collective. So if you hang out, I hope that you'll be able to discern some information for it. You love this month's box. Yeah, I'm so happy. I was really and so many of you have reached out and have been on my lives telling me how much you're loving the boxes, and how much you loved this month's box in particular. And so that makes me so, so happy because I'm not going to lie, it was a start of the new year. And so it was a really interesting, and owl is so much signifies the high priestess to me, really embracing and becoming that high priestess or that high priest, or just your higher self, really, and trusting your own wisdom and your own intuition, and really honoring your own intuition and your authentic self. And just in so many ways, it's just kind of like a new version, right, of yourself that's the most highest authentic version. And so Owl really wanted to bring through really interesting things. It was the least hand-holdy. I felt like it was very much here you go, here's the energy, work with it this month in your way, and put it to use. And so I am glad that y'all are loving it. I love it. I was talking about a cat that passed. That's funny. That's interesting. I referenced a cat. I did, and I mean that's weird. Bebita, I like that name. Okay, so we have a couple different options. Again, tonight at midnight is the cutoff time to get February's subscription box. So again, if you don't know me, my name is Alex. I have ritualistic healing candles. I have 18 different spirit guides available, all original artwork with the messages channeled on the side, done by me, and telling you what that spirit guide represents. They are all natural, 100% soy wax. They are vegan, eco-friendly. They are done in a hand-blown glass, as well as made with essential oils, and they are 9.5 ounces and burn roughly 50 hours. I do energy work with them. I do Reiki, and I imbue them, and I tie a thread of energy to every candle that you untie when you get the candle and work with the energy on your end. You'll untie it when you do a lighting and work with that energy. And so I have different monthly subscription boxes that go on a ritualistic deep dive with the spirit guide of the month. I have a couple of different tiers available. I have a $44 a month box available. I have an $88 and $111 a month box available. So for the $44, you'll receive a candle. You'll receive one 9.5 ounce candle, which are normally $27 by themselves, which is pretty cool. For that guide of the month, you'll receive a breakdown of what comes in the box, and then you'll also receive the deep dive page for that guide. And then you'll receive a untying ritual to do with the candle that came. For the $44 a month box, you will receive 1 bar of all natural oat soap. This is our lemon and eucalyptus soap. You will receive 3 pressed corn eco-friendly oracle cards that are uniquely designed for that spirit guide. And I will intuitively choose out of the 6, because with the $88 a month box, you get 6 of those. But with the $44 a month box, you get 3. You get 2 eco-friendly stickers designed uniquely for that guide. And then you get a box of matches for that guide. So that'll be the $44 a month box. You can check out what my website is. Link is in my bio, Spirit Guide Apothecary. With the $88 a month boxes and the $111 a month boxes, you get all of this other stuff. You get a ton more pages that go on a deep dive more on what that guide represents, as well as rituals, meditations, prompts, depending on what that guide wants to bring forward. Sometimes it will be rituals. This month, it was an owl wand ceremony, because the unique item, which you always get some unique items in the $88 a month and the $111 a month box. And so this month you got a wand, which I made from wood that I got from my mom's property as well as my property. This is actually butterfly bush, and I whittled it down. I wood burned into it. I did intention work. I attached crystals with specific intentions and messages and meanings, and all the information is included in there, and a way for you to do a connection ceremony with it. And so that way you could work with it, because wands have been used used for centuries. I use them a lot in my healing work. When I'm working with different energy, sending it to my body, I literally will focus it in, and it's a focus. It literally sends your energy through it and into what you're wanting to work with, right? And so you can use it in a lot of different ways. And I have a lot of fun kind of utilizing my imagination with it. I feel like we make our most potent magic and our most healing when we allow for our inner child and our imagination to also be a part of that healing. And so the more that we kind of embrace that and utilize items in our practice that make us feel adventurous and fun and ignited in that way, we kind of find ways of finding and intensifying the magic that is already there and existing. And there's so much magic and intention within the items that are crafted to create it, right? And so I use it to cast circles with. I will create a circle around me when I'm doing a working or when I'm doing rituals. I use it to knock my bell. I use it when I am wafting energy and pulling energy away from clients or from you. There's so many different ways that I hope that you'll be able to find to use it in your practice. Sorry, I got off on a tangent about wands. But you will also receive 3 additional stickers each month. These are eco-friendly stickers, so they are not waterproof, but they are vibrant and beautiful, and again, uniquely designed for the box. And so those are the stickers that came this month. You will also receive 3 additional oracle cards to a total of 6 oracle cards. And so this month I did an AI generated oracle card. But you will normally, these are all designed by me, intuitively done to go together to see what is meant to be discerned so that you can use it as a little deck. They are 350 GSM. They are standard tarot card thickness. They have a little bit more give because they don't have the gloss that other decks have. But here is a couple months worth of boxes put together, and I use it as a deck. I shuffle them. You can shuffle them. You can riffle shuffle them. You can riffle shuffle them like that. So they work great. I love them. Here's a bee design that I did. So all of these are designed each month for that box. You will receive an eco-friendly bookmark for that guide each month. Here's the owl's design. You will receive an additional bar, so a total of 2 bars of all natural soap. This is the lemon and eucalyptus, but it will be geared towards whatever guide that month is. And this month, the other unique item that you received is a tea that was cultivated using local herbs from someone from North Carolina, and some were from this local place by my house, which is lemongrass, lemon balm, and chamomile. And so it was a way to also bring in that stillness, that wisdom, that moment to sit with the owl spirit guide. And the last item that I didn't talk about is the portal painting. This is unique to you. Every item I do is going to be geared towards you. So with the wand, every wand was different. Every wand was unique. What I burned into the wand, what crystals I put onto the wand, all done unique for you. And then everything is handmade by me or my husband. But this portal paintings are done by me. They're meant to be an activating energy for the box for the month so that you can connect with that guide's energy through the portal painting, and that hopefully there'll be symbolism and messages in there that will pop out over the month and will mean something specific for you, or could be messages or symbols that your owl could be sending you. And so to be on the lookout for, right? Like I may have included like 555 may have been a number that I included on there. So maybe all of a sudden you start seeing 555 and your angels and your spirit guides and and the owl or whoever it is starts working with that way for you. So that's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, you get all of that, and for free shipping in the United States if you get the $88 a month or the $111. And with the $111, you get a 15-minute video recorded reading from me, which will go over exactly what that guide wants to cover that month with you, what messages may resonate for you that month, or what focus they also want to kind of bring up in that month. Again, everything I do is intuitively guided, so it is all meant to come directly from the Owl Spirit Guide and my higher self and my spiritual team, so in the hopes that these will be tools that you'll be able to use over time and revisit, and that you'll be able to take these stickers and put them in your journal and do journal prompts with it and work with this spirit guide with more intention, and to kind of have a monthly deep dive that you can go on each month with a different spirit guide. So what you do is beautiful, even more so because you give your essence to it. Thank you so much. Aww, thank you so much. I got my first box last week or so, and they smell amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're loving it. That just lights I can't tell you how much it makes me happy, because I really want these boxes. I work very, very, very hard to make these boxes just be full to the brim with healing energy, and to really be like this guide coming in a little care package for the month for you. And so I really hope that it really does translate that way, and it brings that energy into your practice and into your life, and you feel it through all the items that you're using. I love it. You love my angry, my intensity. That's natural, all natural. So again, check out the link in my bio, Spirit Guide Apothecary. This is my website back here behind me.